Welcome back to another episode of Learning the Ropes. My name is Grace, and today we're going to be working at new Basin Distilling Company with the owner, Rick Molitor, and he's going to be showing us all about the whiskey industry and how to distill whiskey, how he gets in the stores, and we're going to be learning lots.
Dad is going to Redmond.
We're here with Rick in the tasting room.
Welcome, Grace, to New Basin Distilling. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Would you like to show us around?
I would love to show you around. This is our tasting room and bottle shop. We can do small samples, and we bottle sales, and we sell merchandise, and we also do a lineup of vinegar. So we have quite a bit of things we do out of here.
You have all sorts of things.
Yeah, come this way.
All right.
So this is where we started. In 2013, just some friends and I thought it'd be fun to make some whiskey. It took us about 2 years to do all the paperwork, get things set up. This is a 300-gallon system that's made to do about 1 barrel of whiskey a day. This is where we start the process, and in a sense, this is where we end it. This is our mash tun. A mash tun is basically a big cooker. Think about cooking oatmeal.
Oh, okay, that's where it cooks the grains.
You put the grain in there, you bring it up to a boil, bring this system, about 300 gallons of water, bring it up to 180 degrees, and all that grain in there is cooking and releasing its sugars. 2 pounds of grain for 1 gallon of water.
That's a lot of grain.
Yeah, 600 pounds of grain, 300 gallons of water. We use enzymes to break it down. Hopefully we'll be able to let you see a mash, actually cook one up. So that takes about 4 to 7 hours. It's a 1-day process to make 1 batch of grain mash. So after the day of cooking, we transfer that to one of the fermenters. And what that does is just a vessel that allows the yeast to be introduced. So all that beautiful sugar eats the sugar. It creates mostly ethanol, alcohol, and then carbon dioxide. You cook, you ferment, and then you distill.
Oh, right, okay.
And when that's all said and done, when we're done distilling and we're ready to go, and Ricky's going to show you later, this is our simple bottling line.
Oh, okay.
It's a small production bottling line. We do everything by hand here. Since 2013, we've done about 250 barrels. Buffalo Trace is one of the biggest distilleries in the U.S., one of the bigger ones.
Yeah.
They do 2,500 barrels a day. So the comparison isn't even there.
You're not bottling like this?
Yeah, no, not quite.
Probably have machines for that.
When people are thinking about getting in the industry, it's more about the art and the craft behind it.
Yeah.
It's a pretty tough industry to compete with the big guys, so you just build your name, build your brand, and start working it from there.
Some loyal clientele.
Or some really rich friends.
Yep.
When we're done fermenting, as I said, that 300 gallons gets pumped over here. So we use just this, my pot still. And a lot of like Irish whiskey, you'll see Jameson's famous quote is 3 times pot distilled. So it would go through 3 of these pots. Mine goes in here once. Okay. I'll get 130. If I want to get a higher proof, what I would do is I open up the column, and inside that column are domes that mimic the copper top of the main dome. So if I run it through this, there's 4 of those in there, I can say 5 times distilled.
Oh, okay.
Because it's been re-distilled each time it goes through, and I'll get 160 proof off of this. I would bring this up to a boil. It'll go down into this column at the end, this stainless steel column, and that's our condenser where cooling water's in there. It takes that vapor, the steam, and it liquefies it.
I can smell it. Is there something in there?
So there's stuff in here. Yeah, you can smell it. That's the nasty stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's so strong.
It's really strong.
Wow.
So what we do is just, the first stuff coming off the still is the heads, the 4 shots, drop down into here, and it would flow down this pipe into this pan, and this right here drips into the first tank. Start filling this tank. This tank is the hearts tank. So the heads are bad, The hearts are what you want. The tails give you flavor, but sometimes to the point where
you don't want too much.
Yeah. That one batch, 300 gallon, will fill a 53 gallon barrel, which are these barrels here. In order to get the flavoring, whiskey, 80% of the flavoring from whiskey comes from the barrel. And that barrel gives it all the coloring and all the flavoring. Rye, wheat, and bourbon in the United States has to be brand new oak barrels.
Really?
It doesn't have to be a barrel. The law says container.
Oh, okay.
Brand new oak container. So what happens is the first time you fill the barrel, it's like a sponge. And it absorbs the wood. That's called the devil's cut. The devil's cut, you get absorbed in the wood, you're never going to get it out. The angel's cut is what evaporates.
It takes in the flavor from the barrel and then goes back into the liquid.
So you think these barrels are just breathing every day. Back around here to some of our barrels, we're to the point where we're just doing 53 gallon barrels. You come over here and rub that and then smell it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it smells like whiskey.
Beautiful. If you taste it, it doesn't. It tastes,
I don't
it's not
taste
bad.
it.
It tastes like pitch.
Smells great.
This is the wheat whiskey we're going to be pulling. It looks like brand new, but we put this in the last day, December 31st in 2019. It's going to be a 5.5-year-old wheat whiskey we're going to pull. I'm really excited to see what that tastes like.
Ooh, yeah, first time it's been open in 5.5 years.
Yep. Before you were able to drink, probably.
Oh yeah, no. Well,
maybe not.
No, I couldn't.
When that's done, like we pulled the barrel and we're going to show you that, we bring that over to the mixing tank and the bottling line, as we talked about. This will do a barrel worth, because we'll take that 120 proof, and if our whiskey's 80 proof in the bottle, we have to add water and filter it to bring that proof down to 80. So we'll get 350 bottles out of a barrel of whiskey if it's 80 proof.
Yeah.
If it's barrel strength, we're going to get 170 to 200.
Do you sell those for more?
Yeah, a lot more.
I'd hope so.
So the taxes on this, we have to pay the Fed taxes and the state taxes.
On production?
On production. In Oregon, when I make my product, I settle a value. I'll say my vodka is going to be $20. It costs me $5 to get it all said and done in the bottle. That's my cost of goods for a bottle of vodka.
Okay, $5.
I set it at 20.
Yeah.
The state takes $10.20 of that. So they take about 51% is the state of Oregon. So I get less than $10. I get about $9.80 off of that bottle. I'm making about $4 a bottle out of a $20 bottle.
Wow.
So when people get in the industry, they're looking at that going, oh, look at my profits, until you start paying the taxes. For me to get alcohol into a liquor store, I have to convince them to put it on the shelf.
Right.
And then I have to convince the consumer to take it off the shelf.
Right.
So there's 2 levels of sales that you do. For me to put it in the liquor store, I have to ship it to Portland, actually Milwaukee,
okay.
the OLCC warehouse, and then the liquor store orders it. All the paperwork, that definitely is a challenge to keep that in line, and to make sure that your product not only tastes good, but it's pure to what you say it is. The government will check that. Your ingredients.
A lot of science to it.
They'll check if it's a new barrel, if it's bourbon. They'll check if your age statement's correct, and they'll check if the proof is correct.
How often do they come out here?
I've never been checked. Never. I'm so small, I really haven't been checked.
Wow, okay.
But I have all the paperwork to prove it.
Right.
So that's the big part. And he got his degree in fermentation, food science, and he said the first thing they tell him, Ricky, my son, he got his master's from OSU in it, and he said the first thing they told him was alcohol production is super easy to make, and it's super hard to sell. That's where the challenge comes. Got to market it, and that's the challenge.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In here we have some bourbon in this tank. This is our bottle filler, so it's 4 heads. We can do up to 4 at one time. So what we'll do here, we'll place our bottle, and this is basically just pulling a vacuum, and our liquid's going to fill in to a preset amount. So we're doing 750 milliliters here. Then once it's full, we'll pull it off. We'll grab one of our corks. I like to dip it in a little bit of the bourbon itself because it helps them go in a lot easier. We have one label for this guy to denote where it's coming from.
Along the line?
Yep, right along the line there. And then we'll come over here and we have these little plastic toppers that sit right on top of the bottle. And then if we grab our heat gun, This just rests over the bottle for a quick second.
Oh, and it melts it. Great.
And that's it. That is one bottle of bourbon down, and a lot more to go.
All right, we better get started then. Let's see if I can do this. It's ready. You take the cork and you dip it.
Yep.
There we go. Next is the label. I might mess this up. Oh, yeah, it's messed up. Oops, let me get that bubble out. Just ignore that. All right, now the heat gun.
Other way. Just flip the hole.
Other. Just a second.
Yeah.
We did it! Hooray! Do I just set it like that? That thing's hot. All right. I think we have this done. We have a few more to get through. So let's get through these bottles. I broke one and I got mercury everywhere. I didn't.
A thermometer. That's
no, it was a hydrometer.
Whoa!
Maddie, where did you put that little beaker you were using? Oh, there it is.
I didn't realize there was mercury in it though. I think I touched all of it.
Ricky,
does that mean I have
hydrometers full of mercury?
Do I have mercury poisoning?
Rated with mercury or lead?
Oh, mine was. I think mine was mercury. Is mercury? Can you get it through? What are the side effects?
You're a Mad Hatter.
Is that what happened to him?
Yes, mercury poisoning.
That's me.
Here, yeah, we could use a siphon. We're using a siphon now. All right, well, we got our whiskey.
We don't know the proof yet. That's where we're going to be measuring next. Smells like whiskey.
I hope I got enough too. I think I did.
To measure?
Yeah. So this is our hydrometer, and they work based on essentially buoyancy. So the more dense your liquid is, the less far this hydrometer is going to fall. And ethanol is actually less dense than water. So the more ethanol that's in it, the less dense the solution is going to be, and the higher it'll rise in the water itself. What we really need to know is wherever it lands, we'll get a reading, we'll grab the temperature, and then we'll proof it out. But I think more importantly, we should taste it before. 5.5 years straight out of the barrel, but some people love it. It's probably going to be really hot.
Hot?
Hot in terms of like, it'll just evaporate in your mouth, but this is when it's going to have the most flavor it'll have.
5.5 years.
There's a lot of flavor. Yeah.
Tastes nice though.
It is nice. It's really nice.
It's smooth.
I get a lot of sweetness.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Let's proof it out.
Oh, it's warm.
Yeah, it warms all the way down. If you just want to pour that in there, I'd probably fill it to about here because we need to leave a little room for
You think this will fill all the way to that?
hydrometer. I hope so. We're going to have to siphon some more. Cool, and then I'd kind of just dip down and back up. Just get it to coat the whole thing, and then you can give it a little spin and let it go. And then we'll wait till it settles out.
$135, 36, 37, $138.
All right, 138 on the dot?
Yeah.
Alrighty. And this is just an initial proofing.
178 at 138.
And we'll meet
131.4.
131.4. So that gives us 65.7% alcohol. What we'll do tomorrow is we'll pull all the liquid out of the barrel.
Yeah.
We'll transfer it to this tank that we had set up, and then we'll start adding water until, and you can kind of calculate how much water you need roughly, but we'll get us to 90 proof for this, so we'll dilute it down quite a bit. But again, we have really clean water, so it'll taste really good.
Fantastic.
And then it'll be ready for bottling.
That's what we'll do tomorrow?
Yeah.
Sounds good. We're back at New Basin Distillery for day 2. And today we're gonna be doing a mash in the mash tin. So I don't really know what to expect, but I guess we'll find out.
Have you looked at everything? You get it all?
These are what we bottled yesterday.
There was one other thing.
Half the job is hoses. Hose management, pump it out from this machine over there to ferment. And then they take another hose and they take it from here to the still all the way in the other room. That's a lot of hoses.
Where are we going next?
The wheat field.
The wheat field. All right, let's go. This way you go to Portland. This way you go to Madras and to New Basin Distilling Company. This is one of the wheat fields that Rick told us they source their grain from. These look, how do I know if it's, oh yeah, they're in there. This is what they use to make whiskey. Doesn't taste like anything, but farm, what does it say? Farm to cup?
Straight from, we say from our farm to the bottle.
Bottle.
Farm to bottle. You can see the mountains in the background. It's a beautiful day here.
80 proof, 97 proof, because we're by Highway 97.
Oh,
And then
that's fun.
The barrel strength, which is 127 proof.
Whole.
Stronger, strongest. And then this is what we're making today.
The lemon drop moonshine. It's time to get going with the mash. I don't know what we're doing though.
We got it.
Gonna be making the mash today?
Yep, for our moonshine.
Mash tin?
Mash tun.
Mash tun.
What we're gonna do is we'll fill it up with water. We're gonna turn on our steam. We'll get, if you saw inside with your camera, there's the little blades. We'll get those spinning so it's mixing the water around. It'll heat up a lot faster. Once it gets hot, we'll add our sugar, a little bit of corn. Then once that's all mixed together good, we'll cool it back down. We'll open up this valve here. We'll use this pump to transfer through the red hose all the way into these tanks, which have already been cleaned out inside for today. And then we'll pitch our yeast and then let it go. This valve right here, if you want to open it slowly, it'll start pumping in cold water. Here.
Oh,
there you go.
That way.
And then yeah, you can keep opening it a little bit. We can essentially go all the way.
We're filling it up with water. And now I dive in. A little extra flavor.
We have a little bit of corn in there. What we're gonna do is, now we're gonna add 600 pounds of just sugar cane. Well, these are 50-pound bags, so we need 12 of them. I'll do one, and then I'll let you do 11. No, I'm just kidding. But if you want, you can just wipe the bag off, make sure there's no debris on it. Take a box cutter. I just cut a big hole.
Yep.
Like so. And then dump it in.
Oh,
Yeah, they're not light.
no. Okay.
Because it can make a big mess.
Struggling. All right. We're pouring
Alrighty.
slowly. Oh, I spilled some sugar.
That's all right. All right, 2 down, 10 to go. I can get the rest of you.
All right, we've put all 12 bags of sugar.
We're at about 140 right now, and we're gonna try to get that down to around 80
Okay.
before we transfer it. Grab our hose here, and then this guy right here, this is water that's going into the actual jacket of the tank versus what you opened up earlier, just added water to the tank, so.
So the middle layer is called the jacket.
Yeah. It'll probably take about an hour to cool down.
Okay.
And then we'll pump all of that liquid into this tank. We'll close the valves, and then we'll weigh out our yeast and dump it in the top, seal the tank up, and call it good. We'll transfer it into the still where we'll heat it up again, and then that's when we'll collect the actual alcohol itself. And then from that stage, we can add it to this blender or this hold tank, and then add the flavors before going into bottling. So.
Okay, so you had the flavors in that tank.
Yep.
And that's how you make the liqueur moonshine.
Yep.
All right, Rick, I have a few more questions for you. Gotcha. Here you go. So, Doc, I heard you've lived many different lives before you owned the distillery. So tell me about what you did before this.
Did you know I was a radio DJ?
No.
Yeah.
No way.
In college. Commercial fisherman up in Alaska. Did
Wow.
that for 15 years. Loved it. That was fun.
You have your doctorate
Yeah. George Fox.
from George Fox.
Yeah.
In education, correct?
In education. Educational leadership.
And what'd you do with your doctorate?
Quit and then whiskey. 26 years in public education.
Wow.
Teacher, principal, superintendent of schools.
Your favorite part about making whiskey and owning a bar and
Well, I
everything
love
about
it
what
when
you do?
people try it and they love it. It's the art and the craft.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely.
When you make something from the ground up and people enjoy it and love it, that's just that's kind of hard to put a price tag on.
Yep.
But you do have to make some money.
Yeah. Thanks again for your time and for showing us around the distillery.
Cheers, Grace.
Cheers. So that about wraps up our time with New Basin Distilling Company. If you ever find yourself driving through Madras, Oregon, make sure you stop by and give them a little visit. All right. So I did not have time to do a tasting with Rick when I was in Madras, so he sent me home with some lovely samples that Mason and I are going to try out together. So first up we have American Light Whiskey, strong, 80 proof. Cheers.
Yeah, it's good.
Burns a little bit. Next up we have Stronger. This one is also 80 proof.
And I like how this one balances a little bit more out with the oak. I like this one a lot.
Next we have Stafford's Reserve Bourbon, 92 proof, straight bourbon whiskey. That one has a punch to it.
Yeah, I think I like this one better. Maybe we
This
should-
one I definitely liked.
So let's put that one forward. I would say
All
that's
right.
number one. Which is first?
This is first.
Then this is second, in my eyes. What do
Okay.
you think?
Yes, I agree.
Cool.
Another bourbon. Oh, this one is 116.2 proof. Oh, this is barrel strength.
But that's good. I like that. Actually, I think this is about that.
I think so. I did like this one.
Yeah, I think so. Let's,
All right, those were the whiskeys.
let's lighten up a little.
You still like this one first?
I do. I think that's well balanced. I think it's a really well balanced whiskey. I would definitely have that and share that with a lot of friends.
Next up, we got the other spirits that he makes. We got a lemon drop liqueur or moonshine, the apple pie moonshine, vodka, and then his gin. So
Okay.
first up, we have the lemon drop. That's nice. I love lemons.
What? Oh, those key
Lemon
lemon
meringue.
pies, you know?
Like a lemon meringue pie.
Yeah. Kind of tastes like a lemon meringue pie.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Next up, the apple pie.
This is moonshine, right?
So moonshine, he said, is like a...
Call it moonshine, but moonshine's not a legal definition for the federal government.
Oh, okay. So
It's really just a whimsical term.
They just say it's not moonshine, but yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yum.
That's good. Wait, what is this one again?
Apple pie.
Oh,
That's good.
that's good. That's really good. That'll get you messed up.
These are close. Vodka, 80 proof. Like water.
Right?
No cringe face.
No cringe face.
I may still wouldn't drink it on its own.
No. Vodka.
But it's not nail polish.
Vodka is for fun.
And last, we have their gin. Good gin.
I guess their whiskey technically is really good. This one is amazing. But I would 100% say that the sleeper alcohol across all of this is their gin. It is unbelievable. It's a really good gin.
Cheers, Rick.
Thanks, buddy. Gin.
Sorry,
It's
Tom.
great gin.
I can't.
That gin's so good.